I'm a 31-year-old patient with cystic fibrosis. I was diagnosed when I was a baby and have been doing treatments ever since then. I came to Barcelona about 7 years ago and started to be seen at the clinic of Vall. Since then, I have come every 2 months, which is normal here. The younger patients normally come about once a month, and then if their health is good, they usually come once every 2 months. And I'm going to walk you through a little bit of the routine and the clinic and what a usual visit is like for me. On the day of my visit, I arrive, I come into the clinic. They've just recently renovated and they have put the new microbial copper walls on, which obviously help in the fight against bacteria. I come and immediately put the mask on, and I'm given my time, and I'm seen by the nurse Dolores, who takes me into the waiting room, or to the room, takes my height, my weight, my saturation, and I give her my sputum culture, which I normally do, or I do the morning before the visit in my house. I do lung function tests at home. I have a small machine that I do every day, but I also do them at the clinic to make sure to collaborate the numbers. So that's something that I do when I come for my visits, for my bi-monthly visits. I do a CT scan, or in general in the clinic, they do a CT scan for patients every 2 years, if everything is okay. And blood tests are done twice a year to check the levels and make sure that everything, again, is okay and is looking good. After I finish meeting with Dolores, I meet with the nutritionist, where we go over sort of the general what I'm eating on a daily basis to make sure that my calorie intake is high enough, to make sure that my weight has stayed steady, or ideally that I've gained weight. We also check bone density, and then they also are always monitoring for diabetes, because obviously that's a problem in older CF adults. And if everything looks good there, and once we go over sort of the daily routine, then I go and meet with a physiotherapist, and that is where they put a lot of emphasis on sports and the importance that sports plays and exercise plays in CF, and how it has to become part of basically the daily routine of all patients. I'm a triathlete. I've been running for a long time now, so they're happy with me, but obviously that's a major thing and something that they're very much pushing here, that all patients really get very involved in exercise. After the complete revision, after I've met with everyone, finally I meet with my doctor, Dr. Alvarez. We go over my treatments, how I'm feeling, the exercise, again, we touch on to make sure that I'm being compliant. We go over my list of medications, and if anything needs to be, obviously if anything comes up in the last sputum culture, we change the medications. And just generally he makes sure that I'm sticking to my treatments, that the medications I'm doing are all correct, and that I'm feeling good. And so obviously it's the final point of the whole visit. So I use the eFlow, but here in the clinic they're really pushing for the eNeb, because it really helps with adherence, to monitor adherence, to make sure that the patients are doing their treatments on a daily basis. So that's something that's also becoming quite prevalent. And after we go over that, the visit is over, but I always feel that I can contact my doctor through email, which is my preferred form of contact, but also by phone, or any other method that I need to use to get a hold of them, which is very important. So we meet every 2 months, but we actually do have a lot of contact in that interim period over email or by phone.